And we're back with Reva, Carolyn, Kiteley's Memories Questions. This time, we're talking about character questions. Whoop, whoop.
Whoop, whoop. What's that supposed to mean?
You don't know what whoop, whoop means? Seriously? It's like excitement, like whoop, whoop.
Oh, okay, yeah. Yeah, I do. Yeah.
Like hooray or something.
Okay.
All right, what kind of hardships have you had to face over the years, and how did you overcome them?
I think the main hardships were the death of children.
That's a pretty big one.
Mm-hmm. It was too big back then. But if I didn't know the Lord, I don't know what I would have done.
So
really? Mm-hmm.
You kind of answered this, but how did you overcome those hardships?
With the Lord giving me peace.
What about smaller hardships?
I can't think of smaller hardships at this point.
Like your husband dying?
Oh, yeah. That was a hardship. He had cancer. And the Lord took him home when he was only 64, 65.
How many years ago was that?
He died in 2006. 18.
Oh my goodness.
5 weeks after my sister died. My twin.
Those are some big hardships.
Mm-hmm.
Do you feel like your life is defined by losing people that you love?
No. I wouldn't say that, I don't think. Just knowing that I'm going to see him again. Why are you smiling?
Because it's beautiful.
Oh.
I'm not laughing at you. I'm like smiling with you.
Okay.
All right. What gives you strength?
The Lord.
What specific ways does he give you strength?
Mm-hmm. Just through faith, believing that he's there and beside me all the time. And he'll never leave me nor forsake me.
He's stuck with you. What personal values are most important to you?
My family. Especially this family that lives in this house.
You mean Rafi?
I mean everybody that lives in this house.
It seems like your whole life is loved ones are really important to you.
They are. I'm glad I've got them.
Any other values?
No?
I'd say for you is laughter.
You do?
You always find a reason to laugh.
That's because laughing is good for you. Good for you.
I like to I like to follow your example and laugh. Hey, this next one fits. What life event has brought you the most joy?
Probably my wedding.
Your wedding?
Mm-hmm.
Do you remember details from your wedding?
Not a lot.
You just remember that feeling?
Mm-hmm. Just the love.
So how do you cope with setbacks and maintain a positive outlook?
I don't know, because I don't think I've had any setbacks.
You don't think you've had any setbacks? Your whole life you never had a setback?
Can't think of a major one at this point.
I'm not telling you what to think, but a lot of people consider their hardships to be setbacks. Like of Kathy dying or of Doug dying.
But I don't know that I've had setbacks with him because the Lord was right beside us. And there was a reason the Lord took him home. And to this day, I wonder if it was because of alcohol.
For Doug.
Mm-hmm. I think he had alcohol the day he died. The boy that was in the car with him is still alive. And I
Today.
hear from him off and on, yeah. He was a good friend of our good friends, Bob and Ray and Judy Hamill. That's their son that was with Doug when he plowed into that building.
But you don't believe in setbacks because God has a set will?
He has a plan.
And nothing can set that back?
Mm-hmm.
All right. I bet I already know what this is, but I'll ask you it anyway. What's been your favorite memory?
I think I said wedding.
Yeah, your wedding day.
Mm-hmm.
All the love.
Mm-hmm.
What has been your least favorite memory?
I think children that don't follow the Lord.
That's really important to you.
Yes.
Why is it so important?
Because I know they're going to be judged, like I'm going to be judged. And they have no reason that they're not following him. I don't think. Does that make sense?
Kind of, but if it's their life, why do you care so much?
Because they're my child. And I want them to make me happy.
You want to see him again.
Yes.
All right, what out of your whole life, what are you most proud of?
Your mother and her walk with the Lord and her compassion for us.
Us two ill residents of this household.
Yes.
That's a good answer. Anything you want to add to that?
No?
Okay. What do you consider your place or purpose in life?
My purpose in life is to follow the Lord, whatever He wants me to do. I think.
What does He want you to do?
Follow Him. Spiritually speaking, to let others that don't know Him as Savior try to testify to them.
And how have you tried to testify over the years?
When I have come into contact with unsafe people, I've told them my story. I had one friend accept the Lord after she heard my story. And that was exciting.
Yeah, do you do that with all your caretakers?
No, because the caretaker that I've got knows the Lord. Or the caretakers I've got, I should say. You considered.
What's the best piece of advice that you've ever received?
Follow Jesus.
Who told you that?
My youth director, Kyle Wilson.
That's a long time ago.
Yes, it was.
But you still hold true to it.
Mm-hmm.
Anything you want to add for this section?
No, I think we're good.